Hello, Mr. Gizmo. We're Team 7, Business as Usual, and we would like to introduce our team management plan for the eChatter team. This is Chloe Holzinger, Yuan Xia, Swami Kumar, and my name Mario Padilla. Our outlines begins with an introduction of ourselves for the smart team management, which you are aware of, and how the management plan worked for during the smart team process. We also like to establish a shared team vision for the eChatter team, as well as rules of operation for the team members, as well as the incoming team for management. We like to establish team expectations for both the management, the managers, and the team employees as well as give you some advice on the new management processes that will help the whoever comes in to manage the eChatter team be effective and hopefully deliver a good project.
So just to introduce ourselves to you and to the new team, we are the Smart Pen team, and under our old management, we had a general lack of team cohesion, cooperation, and organization, and very extremely low team morale, as well as high misrepresentation of project status to you, Mr. Gizmos, and other upper level management. And there was very little accountability among team members. But after establishing new management, we were able to create an efficient, happy, and productive, communicative, and cooperative team, working our way towards a safe, useful, and innovative product in a highly timely manner. And we have been able to establish communicative and cooperative relationships with bosses, teammates, and other parallel managers. And it should be noted that Ms. Analog has left eWrite to pursue other opportunities, so the new eChatter team should not have to worry about her influence. So in order to establish a shared team vision, we have established 4 basic principles to go off of. One is to get to know each team member on a personal basis in a very people-first approach. So in order to do that, we should meet with each person of the team, establish what the team member has contributed to the eChatter project, what their other projects and priorities are, and how much time they can commit to the eChatter project, as well as understand each individual's career development path and goals. And during those conversations, we should be drawing from the TGR coaching questions as well. The second step is to build trust among the teams. As managers, we will promise to be honest and fair, and set the stage for an open dialogue early. Also make a clear goal of consistently improving to reach maximum potential and create a standard of excellence. Step number 3 would be to set a team charter with the eChatter team. We use our team charter as an example to establish team progress and culture requirements. And the 4th step would be to establish shared goals among the team. And to never have a shared goal or a goal that limits ability, and to be consistency in the statement of goals. So in this general step of establishing a shared team vision, we thought that a quote from Coach K would be appropriate, that mutual commitment helps overcome fear of failure, especially when people are part of a team sharing and achieving goals. It also sets the stage for open dialogue and honest conversation. And we aim to use this quote consistently throughout team development to really hammer in the key points of our shared vision.
Okay, so after establishing a shared vision, I think we should also establish a set of rules of operation. So there are totally 5 points under this step. The first thing is there should be a clear rules of communication, and there should be an environment of constant and routine conversation like weekly progress meetings. And also, as a team leader, instant communication of failures should be encouraged because members should feel like there's no penalty of reporting the problems as early as possible so as to fix it until it is too late. And the second point is the leader should also, at the beginning of everything, he should clarify each member's roles and responsibilities by asking them if there are any questions regarding the instructions to make sure they understand everything. And the manager should also share the expectations for each members because it conveys the purpose of their tasks and it makes each member be purpose-oriented. And also, as good manager, the manager should also value highly about autonomy because it grants the team members a kind of ownership sense, and also it empowers them so as to encourage them to feel like, okay, I own this task of work, and so as to feel like highly motivated. And the last thing about the rules operation is that the out-of-box thinking should always be encouraged because it is sometimes it is needed, especially when the business is struggling. So it kind of needs kind of new ideas to overcome those bottlenecks. And also out-of-box thinking challenges the process, and it also gives members a sense that the novel thinkings and novel ideas are always welcomed in the team, so as to bring the team to a upper level.
Next, we would like to establish team expectations for the e-chatter. We would like to establish a sense of accountability, not only for the team members, but ourselves as well, and the incoming management team. We want to establish this by holding ourselves to the standards that we expect the e-chatter team to follow as seen by the team charter. We'd also like to foster a working environment of high trust and clear communications, allowing others to act, not only us telling them what to do, but them working out of their own initiative. Also, we want to establish a notion of team members having each other's back, fosters the idea of being a family through the use of a mentor system, and that helps to keep each other accountable as well as offer support to others in times of doubt or any questions that they might have. We'd like to reiterate the notion that the team is a family, and we'd like to establish this by suggesting to create a Friday potluck during lunchtime that gives everyone a contribution and allows people to get to know each other on a personal level as well. And we would like to reinforce the idea that the team performance is greater than the sum of its individual parts.
Great. And now we come to the hiring new management slide. Here we are talking about choosing the right manager to lead the team going forward because, and as we mentioned earlier, and as you know very well, Anna Logue has left her position. And it is important that we hire somebody who has all the qualities that we've been mentioning so far and who has a history of being credible and being authentic when it comes to leadership and when it comes to implementing all these new management steps in order to turn around this team. What we'll be looking for is team views and leadership qualities that align with each chatter's goals in order to hire the new management team. We want to be part of the team, and if you look at the memo that we're going to be sending out, we've made the language very neutral, and we're going to talk about this as coming from somebody who's also part of the HR team, which is namely us. We want to be, we don't want to be like their overlords or anything, but we have to hire a new manager and a new team that will take this, moving forward. We want to identify if the candidates have the right qualities, and these qualities, I think the top three of them are they know how to motivate people under difficult situations, and this is one of those situations right now. So it's very important to have that quality. Know how to build good team dynamics. So somebody who knows the importance of team first approach, and then be results oriented, because again, at this point in time, what we need really badly is results. So somebody who has that as the focus at the top of their head. We also need them for their personal brand, and that has to be something that we take into account when we decide if they should be part of this team or not. Because if their personal brand clashes with the brands or the behavior of the team members, that couldn't be that could hurt our goal moving forward. and then invite the HR team members to participate in the hiring process as well by asking them what their feedback would be for any incoming management members and moving forward in terms of just the work. And at this point, I think we're done with our recommendations, and we'll invite any questions that you have just in terms of all the things we've mentioned so far or anything that you think we might have missed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.